This is everything else. Yeah.
Welcome to another exciting unbotched start to everything else. I am one of the hosts, Marcus the Grand Finale, and I'm joined by not one, not two, but all three faces of Jamal. Jamal, how you doing today on this
I
tumultuous morning?
exhausted. I'm exhausted. But I made it.
You made it. We here. We made it. Even though, I sent Jamal, I think, the wrong link to start the show, and I was wondering, I wonder why he's not here.
Yeah.
It happens. So, I have no idea what's going to be on the show. We had no pre-show to prep anything. We've all just probably watched scattered wrestling all over the place. But, Jamal, breaking news, the Great Muta is entering the WWE Hall of Fame. It's one of those things that feel like it's well overdue. It seems like it was one of those when you hear it and you go like, dude, I thought you were already in there. Like, right? It seems like he would have been in there already, but it's been years of them not being able to work it out due to probably Muta's deals with All Japan and everything else like that. So what are your thoughts on Muta's Hall of Fame induction?
Well, freaking deserved. One of the three musketeers of the exodus of New Japan Pro Wrestling and Pro Wrestling Noah, for those that don't know. All Japan Pro Wrestling, who now then became Pro Wrestling Noah. Great Muta is just one of those talents that either has so much influence in the wrestling business, whether you guys like it or not. Like,
I hate it. I hate it. I feel like saying that. I don't know why.
So much influence, so much to the Jushin Thunder Likers of the world, to like Eddie Kingston. We talked about Eddie Kingston last week and stuff like that. Like, that's the wrestling that he likes to watch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even those of his career spanned so long and been so many places. He kind of reminds me of another inductee of the Hall of Fame this year, Rey Mysterio, who's been so many different places, seen so many different things, won so many different championships. It's like that is he's just one of those names that's synonymous with pro wrestling, not just Japanese wrestling, but pro wrestling. And everyone from Heel Del Viking to Tyler Breeze to any cruiserweight, any heavyweight, any body to Jerry. Like, if you like any of these guys, that's a great move.
Yeah, literally every Japanese and a bunch of non-Japanese wrestlers. If you see a lot of the stuff they do, if you look at Asuka now spitting the mist, that's all Muta. Or if you look at, like you said, Tajiri and Juice's Thunder Liger, all these people have pretty much either wrestled Muta, bit off Muta, or like just followed his footsteps in wrestling. I go way back with Muta back in WCW. That's pretty much my first introduction. Shout out to Eric Bischoff for those days of bringing in Japanese wrestlers and stuff. And you go back and watch some of those matches, you go like, oh damn, this is kind of what the influence of every modern wrestler. If you look at it, you see the evolution from where Muta started to where we are right now in modern wrestling. So, big ups.
Even to a girl that calls herself Lady Kane has the girl with the most brokenest knees. Like, her shining wizard. Her shining wizard is a tribulation to the Great Muta. Like, anybody that you've seen do a shining wizard, like Hurricane Helms, like he does an amazing shining wizard, but there would be no shining wizard if it wasn't for Muta clapping that knee in the back of your head.
Yeah, and how dare the girl, the shiniest wizard, quote unquote, calls herself the one with the shiniest wizard? How dare she claim that right? her shining wizard is just as good as anybody else's, which is not one of my favorite moves. It's not. It's just it's okay when done correctly. Like when I felt like Hurricane or Muta or someone else did it, I was like, this is a dope move. But a lot of people
Adam
really
Cole,
just
Adam Cole's recently been doing it, like
yeah.
baby. So
I think he called it the last shot, right, or
yeah,
something. Yeah. On a side note, Nakamura's disappearance continues as he has not been seen since he kissed Muta, took the miss, and spit it into his face.
Sometimes you need a break, Manny. Sometimes you need a break.
West from Beatmore chimes in. I fell in love with Dakota Kai when she broke Tegan Knox's knees in the cage. Don't let the cage fool you. Those knees were already broke. Yeah. The brokenest knees.
Brokenest knees.
The creakiest knees. The girl with the shiniest shin.
Yeah, man.
Always broken.
Hopefully this is not the end of I mean, like we've seen it for like the past 3 years now. You had like Inoki been in, right? But like Jushin Liger was added. I think they added some other Japanese dude. I'm trying to remember. Like old timey, like Inoki type deal. Like the legacy Hall of Fame people that they don't get to add, that doesn't get the recognition and stuff like that. So
yeah, it's a good highlight, and it's nice to see that WWE has grown and that they don't just induct pretty much their own. Because Muta is not really that connected with WWE. I think he has like less than a handful of appearances on WWE programming. I think maybe one Rumble.
The only reason why the Great Muta would be associated with WWE is because WWE won the war against WCW. You can't mention WCW without the Great Muta. I mean, like, even going into the history of like the NWO, for example, right? You can't talk about the NWO without like a guy like Great Muta. You know what I'm saying? Like, the NWO is a original thing that was made in Japan. Muta was part of that.
Yeah.
And WCW bit off of that idea and then brought it over and made it a global phenomenon. I don't wear a fucking Bullet Club hoodie without fucking Muta doing what he did out there in Japan, making the NWO, which then in turns makes the influence for Prince Fergal to fucking make the goddamn Bullet Club. Yeah, we're gonna call Fergal, okay?
Yep. So, shout out to him. I thought you just wore the Bullet Club jacket because you're cold and it's probably rainy. And the dark days are coming when Aaron Rodgers comes to New York City. You got to put up with all his shit.
Woo! Brett Favre 2.0, baby. Green Bay to New York. Let's do it.
Green Bay to New York. It seems like that's like a flight pattern you must go on. Oh, I must lay over in New York before he goes to Minnesota. Also going on the weekend or just in the world of wrestling, we have the New Japan Cup going on. Jemal, would you elaborate, or have you been watching or following what's been going on this year's New Japan Cup?
So normally I'll be all up in all over this thing, but due to reasons, pregnant girlfriend, I can't really engage in watching it, but keeping up with it, you damn skippy hippie. The New Japan Cup is going on.
I'm glad you had that line, you damn skippy hippie. I'm glad that was just ready to go. It just seemed like that was out of nowhere in left field, but accept it on this show.
I watched a Mark Davis Will Ospreay match that blew my freaking equilibrium away. So that's gonna be one of those matches that I think that people should watch. I didn't get to do anything this last weekend. I was tied up with a whole bunch of stuff. So sorry in advance to those that was looking out for me producing some content, but some things are more important. But as I said, like, I've been keeping up with the news. the New Japan Cup is going well. There's dissension. There's definitely dissension in this because since David Finlay coming out, I see House of Torture doing some freaking Mustache Mountain shit now. Like, what the fuck are they doing? I don't know what the hell. What is that? So
teasing Trish Evans to lead Bullet Club.
Yeah. So it was Kent's birthday the other day. We celebrated that. Yeah, man. I'll be able to look up some brackets and stuff like that, bracketology, as I would say.
We can break it down.
Probably sometime next week because the New Japan Cup is long, so we still got time.
It's a lot of time, so that's why it's not even a press. That's why I was like, if you follow anything, I have not jumped into it. You're telling me I should check out the Will Ospreay Mark Davis match. I'm just happy they had a real match. It wasn't tomfoolery like we get a lot of the Bullet Club versus Bullet Club matches. So
they
United Empire guys.
They threw each other. Like I seen Mark Davis hit this freaking what the hell he do? He power bombed them into like a pile driver or something like that. I was like, yo, what? It was like immediate. It's like poof, pow. I'm like, oh, broke his neck.
With that being said, did I also hear? I thought I saw a story somewhere across my Facebook. I just only saw it once, but I wasn't sure if it was true or not. Will Ospreay man got injured from one of these matches.
This is potentially true. Ospreay has a history of his neck being all muffin cap back blue. So like, you know what I'm saying? His shit is mangled in the back over there. So he just gotta
Jack and dime, you call it that.
He be getting mauled, son. He be getting decapitated by whether he's getting decapitated by Okada, freaking DDT'd by Naito, and kneed in the face by Goto. Like, it doesn't matter what's going on over here. Like, Will Ospreay has a history of his bad neck, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. So hopefully he's healthy and can continue the cup and continue wrestling, because the wrestling world is a better place when Will Ospreay is involved.
Well, Ospreay has been wrestling a dangerous style for like the past 11 years.
I was about to say, it's like
but he's been wrestling a more calculated style now. So, he's doing the damage. He's breaking orbital bones, and he's decapitating people with the back of his elbow.
Hit the blade. Yeah, so we'll see. We're on we're a C mode right now. We have upcoming events still with the multiverse of matches with Impact and New Japan coming up WrestleMania week. We also have Sacrifice, which will be this Saturday coming up, right? I think it's this week.
Sacrifice. Impact Wrestling. Sacrifice.
Yeah, Impact Sacrifice. Where Kushida versus Josh Alexander is the main event right now, right?
Can we get somebody else to be champion already? Like nothing. Like we talked about this 2 weeks now in the show.
I feel like we talk about it every time Josh Alexander gets a passion down.
Alexander has his shoulders to the mat. 1, 2, 3, and there's a new Impact World Champion. He needs to go. It's pack it the fuck up. Not because you're old, but because you're not appealing. It's over. I'm over it. Yeah. I'm over it. And I don't give a shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is a guy who defends Kevin Kelly and fucking Jonathan Gresham. Like, I'm over it. So it's done. It's clipped.
Yeah. He's just not that interesting of a champion, and he doesn't have any weight behind it. It's like there's a spectrum of, you have your Romans and your MJFs over here who carry the titles, walk around like champions, bring attention to the product, and they seem like they're the focal point. Josh Alexander seems like an afterthought on his own show. You watch Impact and you see everything else going on. I'm more interested in Trey Miguel. I'm more interested in Mickey James, Jordan Graves. Hell, I'm more interested in Bully and Mickey James trying to kill him.
Has a more interesting storyline going on with Diener and Sami Callihan. Let Diener become champion or something like that, and then have the design and run rec shop. Let something else happen here. If Bully Ray became world champion, as much as I hate that
Pack it up.
idea.
Yeah.
As much as you know, I hate that idea. This is why they keep coming back, because you young motherfuckers won't do the damn job. Do your freaking job. Shout out to the GOAT and John Cena. Speaking of fucking John Cena, goddamn, I just got WWE 2K23, right? And I'm sitting there playing Showcase, and I don't care if y'all haven't played it yet. Y'all gonna play it. Y'all gonna hear about it. This is your breaking news of 2K23, and this is the only thing I'm gonna spoil for you in that game, other than the atrocious 2 stories called The Legacy and The Lock. I'm not doing that right now. Well, that's another day. Okay. John Cena Showcase mode. So you go through all these grueling matches, 14 great matches. They chose correctly, you know, who they should do. Mm-hmm. And then they like, oh, out of these 14 motherfuckers, who do you think is the best out of all of them? And then you choose. I chose Roman. And then fucking there's this one thing where it's like you can't beat John Cena. Like you literally, it's impossible. Like it's like, oh, go attack John Cena. Like the goal will be on the side of the screen and be like, okay, hit him with the fucking hard strike. But it just does the same cutscene over and over and over again. You go in the match, John Cena clotheslines you. He does the 5 moves of doom. It's over. It's a cutscene. Like it's just a cutscene.
What?
Win. You can't win. And then freaking at the end, like if you keep repeating it long enough, it'll be like LOL Cena wins. That's part of the game. Like get the fuck out of here. They pissed me off. They pissed me off with that shit, man.
They got you with the old John Cena. You know what can beat him in the 2000 era. You can't do it. Bro. You know, it was to piss everybody off. Every time you thought John Cena would lose, it was supposed to lose, he would win and kick out on 2. That's what they basically did to you.
It said, LOL, Cena wins. Nothing you can do about it. But the idea is that John Cena is like, see, you can't beat me type stuff. You know, you did all that beating up John Cena, and then it's just like, ha, can't beat me. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just like, for your troubles, now you have to go against, like after the cutscene and everything like that. Now you're going up against literally an invisible John Cena, who is rated 100. That reverses everything.
Yes,
everything. And that's not even the finish. That's not the end. It's not over. You beat Super Cena. That's that's what the invisible Cena is called. You beat Super Cena, and then he's like, yeah, thank you for playing and blah blah blah. And then he does like this, oh, I gotta go to the ring. So he starts taking off his suit and shit. Then it goes to like, you know, the last year's WrestleMania. You see John Cena come out in the game and blah blah blah. Now you're fighting Bruno Sammartino, Hulk Hogan, and Bruno Sammartino, Hulk Hogan, and Stone Cold in a fatal 4-way battle royal type thing. And, you know, you have to win. But here's the caveat. You have to pin everybody. You can't let these other motherfuckers pin each other. It took me like 4 tries to do this.
God damn. So, let me see. You fight this fatal 4-way. Then after you complete this fatal 4-way, what do you get for that?
You get Bruno Sammartino and Aiden Hulk Hogan. Like, that's how you unlock them. But the match is hard as fuck. For no reason. They kick out of everything.
You did it right. It's Bruno Sammartino. He was the champion for 9 million days.
Bruno, Hogan, Stone Cold, kicking out of everything that you throw at them. Everything.
Somewhere, Pedro Morales is upset that if they had the top 3 title holders, and him about back and like, should be us.
Don't even try to put a submission on, because your freaking thumbs is gonna be callous as hell. In order to do anything, it's just what? No, screw it.
Currently, Manny is in Lock right now, playing the Lock right now.
Oh my god, the Lock, bro. Yeah.
He has an option to join Randy Orton MVP. I choose Randy Orton. MVP, it seems like it'd be fun, but I think I want to be on a winner. I'm sorry.
So the Lock is the male version The Legacy is the female version of like My Rise. Manny's doing the lock right now. It's pretty ridiculous from off the rip, like, and I'm not gonna spoil anything from that.
Please spoil. I'm not gonna. I have no. What's going on in the lock? What's the object of the game in there? Is it just like more story, or
So basically, you're this wrestler that came from abroad, and they basically changed your whole shit, and now you're the lock, and you're not jacking it, and you're jacking it. Like,
that's your gimmick name? You're the lock.
the lock. You're
Fuck
the
you,
lock.
Vince. The lock. You're like you're a lock. I can see you're a lock.
You started debuting very strong. Like, you win a title off the rip, not the title, but you win a title off the rip, and that builds your legacy there. And then with the Legacy, you are LJ. You start off as the niece of a Hall of Famer called Justine, who is like, beat the hell out of fucking Molly Holly back in 2002 or something.
What?
Exactly. Yes. Yo. Then you follow the footsteps of your aunt, and you debut at Survivor Series. It's so ridiculous. Like, that's
I want this storyline on real life. I want the Lock to be a real character now. Similar to the way Impact did Suicide, I want the Lock to be a real character, and I want him to debut coming out of the Lock.
I would not be surprised, and I say this every fucking time. Yo, it's crazy. It's so crazy.
This sounds like an NXT 2.0 gimmick.
It's not even. It's like a whole fucking safe. You come out of a safe, it unlocks, and then you come out of it with locked pants, and oh my god, it's
man,
you got John Cena's chain from fucking. Oh man, it's pretty ridiculous, but
yeah,
it's entertaining, it's fun. If you haven't got the game, if you don't got the game, go get it. I'm gonna be doing GM mode. I'm gonna be doing universe mode. There's nuances and little nitpicks and stuff like that that they didn't have in 22 that they're doing in 23. I have yet to play a War Games match. I've had this game for a little over than 34 hours, and I've yet to play the War Games match. So I'm waiting.
So overall, so far, what after battling Bruno Sammartino and becoming the Lock and all that other stuff and fighting Invincible John Cena, how would you rate the game, gameplay, and all that? Is it very similar to 2K22, or is it somehow a little bit of an upgrade?
It's a little bit of an upgrade, definitely, for sure. Definitely, the gameplay feels a little bit more smooth. I mean, it's the same gameplay. Let's not jack that. It's the same freaking game, but a little bit nuanced, a little bit different, like, to kick out and stuff like that. The controls feel more sleek. The roster is incredible off the rip if you have the pre-order and everything of that nature. Even like I think the only gripe would be like some of the DLC guys, the DLC characters that's gonna come out. It's hit or miss. It's basically like what the fans demand or what the fans don't demand. I haven't really yet dived deep in the creation community yet, because that's normally what I freaking bounce to first. But I have to wait a week for the creators to create. You know what I'm saying? Just to see exactly how good everything looks. So far for me, it reminds me of 2K18's creation suite. Like, that's what it reminds me of. I don't know if it gives anybody else that vibe, but yeah, it reminds me kind of like that.
Well, as long as it doesn't remind you of 2K20, the worst wrestling game ever made, apparently. But
I mean, it's up for debate, right? It's very up for debate. 2K15, John Cena on the cover, that shit was terrible too. That shit was doo-doo, dumpster juice, trash, whatever you want to call it. But the difference between 15 and 20 is, other than 5 years, is that 15 released with positive reviews, and then eventually became trash. 2K20 released with shitty reviews and eventually became better. So like, you know what I'm saying? Not
What?
that it was the best. Not that it was the best,
Oh,
but
okay.
you know, we did have that game for 2 years. That was our wrestling for
Yeah.
2 years. Like, you know what I mean?
That's the pandemic. That was the pandemic game.
There was no 21.
Yes.
You know? So.
Manny has wasted 2 hours of his life working on the lock.
Yeah, I did a little bit. I wasted less than 2 hours because, you know, seasoned vet over here. I fucking put like at least 45 to an hour on fucking the lock, you know, trying to make it happen. But
Whenever I create my guys, I don't spend time. I really could care less. Whatever, like I do the most basic stuff just to put it together. Like if it comes to move sets and appearance, I'm just give me black trunks and some boots and something and a mask.
What I do, I don't know if anybody else does this, but every year, like, you know, I make the my career person. So whoever that my career person is, I just for the move sets, every move that person has is a new move that was added to the game, so that way I could see all the new moves. So that character basically is an attribution to all the new moves in the game, and I do that every single freaking year. Like if it's a creative player, then he's got all the new moves. So he's got, like, you know, the lock has a combination of like Gigi Dolan's what she called that, the GG driver or something like that.
The abdominal stretch slam, whatever the hell that thing is.
Got the A-Town down. He's got Zoe Stark's freaking knee to the face type thing. He's got like this $1 million clothesline. He got a whole bunch of stuff in there, you know, that's like new moves. So
Manny's favorite move is the DDT4. Whenever I create a wrestler, I go, I want to wrestle like someone from the 1980s. My moves are just punch. I may have a hip toss and an arm drag, a drop kick. My finisher is probably something of a choke of some kind. Or a suplex.
To progress with the story, and that makes sense. Like, you know, I'm not knocking that. Like that definitely makes sense. Like when you playing these story modes or you playing these My Rises, you want these matches to end quickly, right? So, you know, make moves that's gonna end the match quickly. But with the lock and the legacy, there are objectives that you have to meet during these matches. Unlike My Rise, like there are objectives that you could optionally meet if you want to unlock some shit. But these you have to do. You have to go with what they're telling you to do, and that makes the match. Because again, that freaking LOL Cena shit. That fucking drove me insane. You don't understand. Like I was sitting there, I'm like, yo, what the
You're trying to beat it. You're trying to beat him. You're trying to beat John Cena. This is not working. Like, what the fuck? What's my strategy here? Maybe if
it says ding ding ding, can't press square, can't press can't do nothing, and it's just like, oh, John Cena clothesline, fucking 5 moves of doom, you're done. It's over. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, man.
That was back in 2010. 2010, you're fucked. That was every John Cena match.
Craziness. AEW has yet to release their freaking date for their game coming out, which I'm looking forward to. The Wrestling Code, the indie wrestling game that's gonna come out. That's not coming out. If you guys are looking for it, that shit is not coming out until 2024. Let them do what they do. That is potentially going to be one of the better wrestling games out on the market if they do it correctly. I like that they're delaying it because I want them to do it correctly instead of just have the pressure of, oh, AEW's coming out, oh, 2K23 is coming out. Like, I don't care about that. Make a great game and let it do what it do.
With the AEW game, still no update on release date, which seems like we were getting close with the, like, because they were just waiting for the rating, and they ended up getting the team rating or whatever they were going for.
Well,
it seems like it just now it's stalled again. It seems like it went quiet again.
It went quiet because GCW is now putting a lawsuit on the Fight Forever type thing. Because AEW, they're trying. GCW is trying to be like, yo, we have Fight Forever. Everybody says it in our show all the time. So you're just taking away some of our fans. And but I shut the hell up, GCW.
Get out of here. Ain't nobody
But
thinking about you.
a legitimate claim is a legitimate claim is a legitimate claim. So they're gonna claim, and now we have to wait in pain. So if you guys want more wrestling stuff, Action Arcade Wrestling, the gameplay is wonky, but you know what saves this game, Action Arcade Wrestling, is the community creations. I have everybody from old school WWF to new school WWE to AEW to GCW, New Japan Pro Wrestling. Like the creators in that game is incredible, and it for what the graphics are, it is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you could have different matches from all over the place. So that's pretty cool. And you do have an option to make it more realistic or not. Like, you know, you don't have to throw lasers and stuff at the fucking opponent.
I know, what the lasers, like the WWE arcade.
Yeah, like, you know, you could do that, or you cannot. You have the option to do so. If you're looking for more in depth than the Wrestling Empire, or like, you know, Wrestling Empire, it's on all the consoles and stuff like that. PC and Switch would be the best way to do that. Like, you know, the pseudo names of the Incredible Sulk, which is like Incredible Hulk, or like, you know, they have people in there that
get away from the copyright issues, just, you know, random stuff.
But it's those guys. It's their moves. It's like, it's legit. So legit wrestling game to play. If you're looking for that. If you're looking for some of the old arcadey type thing, Retromania Wrestling, I know Manny would never pick this game up because of one. Nick Aldis is, like, you know, the guy in the game.
He's prominent. So, he's prominent in that one.
You know, so. But yeah, man, there's plenty of wrestling games out there to be played right here, 2023. So.
But you recommend getting 2K23 right now? I mean, you get the other ones as well.
Right now, as it stands, yes, I definitely. It's one of the better wrestling games I've played in the past 5 years.
Ooh, nice. Because I bought 2K22, played it for about like 10 minutes or whatever. I created the guy. I went through some of the story. You know,
the My Rise story in 2K22 is actually entertaining as fuck. Both men and female. Like, you know, you have to do both. Like, there's no, if you want to get that full experience of My Rise, do both. The female storyline is more interesting than the men's. So just for the 2K22 purposes, I'm simultaneously going through The Lock and LJ. So, you know.
LJ doesn't have a cool name, it's just LJ?
Well, Little Justine, because apparently, like, you know, the niece followed Justine on tour and stuff like that. So
okay.
Now, and then you have an option too. Like, you know, it could be like, oh, following my aunt's legacy, let me wear my aunt's gear, or nah, I'm gonna wear my own fucking gear. It's my legacy now. So
you mean I can live the Cody Rhodes gimmick and just bring up my dad in every promo and be like, Dusty, my father wants me to do it. But
I like the contrast in both stories, right? So with The Lock, you win, or I'm just gonna fucking say it. Y'all gonna eventually get the game. It's gonna be on YouTube. Niggas probably got fucking shit up already. It's just the beginning. I'm not giving the ending because I didn't get there yet.
He dies at the end. Spoiler alert. Sorry guys, it's over. They shoot The Lock dead in a parking lot. It's crazy. It's crazy.
So with The Lock, you know, Sami Zayn is trying to change the Intercontinental Championship to the International Sammy Championship, or fucking whatever the fuck. And that's when you come in as The Lock, and then you take it from him. Basically, you beat him night one, do the Santino Marella thing, except you're expected this time. So, and you win the Intercontinental Championship, and that's how you start. Now, as for LJ over there, freaking, you're in you immediately because of who your aunt is, are inserted into the women's Survivor Series elimination match, and you botch it, you fuck up, like you're bad, like you try to do your aunt's move, and you break your leg. You try to do your
Mysterio.
Charlotte shoves your ass off the top rope, and then you break your leg, and you lose the match. It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
That's pretty good. I like the start that way. I think I prefer the ladies, the women's story over that way, because that's a nice start. I'm like, oh damn, Charlotte just broke my leg.
Right, and then it's just like, you have the option to, like, be, oh, I'm sorry, and I'm squandered the opportunity, or man, fuck all of y'all. I'm me. I'm trying to do this. You get to have the option. Oh, Molly Holly tells you, like, hey, wear Justine's clothes so that way you can, do the legacy, and you could be like, okay, I'm gonna do that, or no, fuck Justine's clothes. I'm wearing my clothes that I made.
Yeah,
fuck you.
I took 2 hours to create this character.
Fuck what management wants me to do. Like, it's sort of like that. So
basically, you're Dominic Mysterio, Braun Breaker, or any of these other legacy kids that came in and it's like, hey, we got a shot.
But yeah, what in the is going on with Bray Wyatt right now, bro?
Oh man, I don't know. It's just some undisclosed injury, but you also have reports of creative differences and all that. And
it's mental injury. When they say undisclosed, it's a mental injury, which means you have some type of PTSD. You walked out on the company again. How many times you gonna fuck over, like, the biggest company in the world? And when is the biggest company in the world going to be like, okay, we're done, like, fuck you, go somewhere else?
Yeah, I think that's where it's going to end up. I think that's where we're at right now, especially if it's creative issues.
Bray Wyatt is going to cause wild bread for whoever picks him. This is Bray Wyatt's WWE CM Punk right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, great talent. The backstage shit gotta chill.
Yeah,
you're fucking up big money paychecks right now, because we invested time in you. We invested this time. We let you do what it do. That fucking Mountain Dew piss dark match, whatever the fuck.
piss dark.
And I like Mountain Dew, so what the fuck,
I have a question.
We let you do what you do, and this is how you repay us? Like, nah, go fuck yourself. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Here's a better question instead of harping on Bray Wyatt, because we did basically the entire time he was out. When does Bray Wyatt come back? Where's all this? I'm done talking about Bray Wyatt. I'm more interested in now. Bobby Lashley no longer has an opponent for WrestleMania. If there was any wrestler on WWE roster, and maybe not WWE roster, maybe in New Japan or something crazy, or even just recently signed free agent, if they do have Jay White or not, who would you use to be Bobby Lashley's opponent, or what would you do with Bobby Lashley now that he's kind of free?
Well, now that Bobby Lashley is free, right? You now immediately turn to the Omos Brock Lesnar match, right? That match could possibly be ruined by one Bobby Lashley for multiple different purposes. Bobby Lashley did tease a tag team of sorts with Brock Lesnar. Bobby Lashley doesn't have the Hurt Business due to Omos. The beef with Brock Lesnar makes sense. I mean, like, let that program kind of trickle in there. I mean, are we going to have a Hurt Business? Is it going to be a new version of Hurt Business? Like, you saw the photos of Mellow Hayes and Street Profits, and, they don't need to use Shelton, and like, you could do so many different things there with that.
Yeah.
But as opposed to fucking an opponent for Bobby Lashley, that would be nice to see. Jay White versus Lashley, I guess. Like, just
that's such a mix. It looks like a mismatch on paper.
It's for the pop, right? So you're not doing it for the match. You're doing it for the pop. But then again, if you want to build somebody, Bronson Reed is sitting there in the back being a monster. Have him face fucking Bobby Lashley 1-on-1. Hey, I'm the top dog of Raw. Really, literally, I'm the top dog of Raw. Fuck you. And then it's like, no, fuck you. I beat your ass like I beat Brock. And I was like, it doesn't matter. This is the matches that Bronson Reed wants. He wants the big kaiju matches. You know what I mean? So
I'm down for, like you said, a big kaiju match in which you throw. I think I said this yesterday on the show. You throw all these big dudes in the match together. Fucking Bobby, Omos, Bronson Reed, and Brock Lesnar all in one match. Fatal 4-way. A legit Monsters Ball match. The biggest, probably the 4 biggest dudes in the company, not counting like Strowman, I guess. Or if you want to throw his ass in there too,
Strowman nowhere there. That match. Nobody wants to see it. Keep him and his fucking big muscles and tight pants away from that.
Come on, man. He got that choo-choo train, though. He can run around that ring.
Look. He can all the way to SmackDown. He can do that shit on SmackDown and stay over there. He's got Ricochet fucking trying to do fucking muscle poses on Instagram. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. I'm not jacking it, bro. Ricochet, you're not Will Ospreay. You're not gonna be big as Ospreay. You're not gonna be fucking. You're not doing that. No, stop it.
You know what? See a completely yoked up Ricochet where you just go like,
fuck yourself in the ass and you fuck Tessa Blanchard. So I already know what type of guy that you are, right? Samantha, yeah, she does. Samantha Irvin, I'm talking to you. Your boyfriend or your fiance fucked himself in the ass. That's the type of man you got. That's the type of man you got. Fucked himself in the ass. I hope you got the fucking strap.
I'm sure she's ready. I'm sure they're both prepared for
she goes from her diaphragm. And now you're a winner. Like, she's gonna fucking shove it up Ricochet's ass, boy. That's over for him. Ricochet gets pegged by Samantha Irving. That's crazy. That's wild.
I totally forgot about that about Ricochet. Why are you bringing up that old thing? Let that man live. Let that man live. All right. Let that man live. Let him be happy.
Notice I didn't say he was gay. I just said he get plugged in the ass. All right, that's different.
Either way, Ricochet, do what you want. Pew, do what you want, man. Do. What and only.
He's getting taken to Pound Town. Yeah, booty hole Brown.
Let that man enjoy. Leave Ricochet alone. He's already not. I'm sure he's going to enter the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I'm pretty. That's probably what is going to end up happening to Bobby anyway, as well.
Can I say something about the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal? This is like the most useless match I've ever fucking seen at WrestleMania. Like, I know the winners, but can you name me all the fucking winners of that fucking Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal?
I can. Sad stat that I can name every single one of them.
Guess what? Whether we can announce all the winners or not, it doesn't fucking matter because nobody fucking who wins that thing is doing any fucking thing except for fucking Cesaro, who is the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion. So
stop. You gotta pay to see that champion. Once you gotta pay to see a champion, you ain't no real champion.
That's what they should do. Motherfucking Impact, are you listening to me? Book it. Alexander, Cesaro, or Castagnoli, title for title. Do it. And you know who the real winner should be. Motherfuckers. Do it.
Are you really gonna give it to Cesaro?
Yes.
I hope that's where you're going with that. That's not like book it.
Yes. Why? You know why? Because Ring of Honor needs talent. Other than fucking what AEW is giving them. So then you want your AEW versus Impact, there you have it in Ring of Honor. Boom. Solved your fucking Ring of Honor issue. Now I'm gonna pay to see it. Fuckers.
Let's see. You're never gonna pay. I'm not paying for AEW Dark. That's basically what I'm at with Ring of Honor. Not paying for that.
Do it for Jay. Do it for Briscoe. Do it for Jay.
No, don't try to guilt me into paying for Jay. Do it for Jay.
Jay would want you to pay that fucking $10 for fucking on the club to watch him wrestle. You know, Reach for the Sky tournament going on. Reach for the Sky, boys. Do it for Jay.
For the tag team titles, basically, what's going on. It was announced on Rampage, right?
Yeah, Rampage.
Yeah, on free TV, like fucking Ring of Honor, where I have to pay to see the AEW Dark guys. I can just watch the announcements in Dynamite to get them actually in their natural habitat.
Do it for Jay.
Do it for Jay.
Do it for Jay.
But that pretty much concludes the show for this week. Nothing else to talk about. We covered Muta, the video games. Nothing's really. Everything's kind of on pause or on set the course to the big events, whether it's Sacrifice, Multiverse Madness, WrestleMania season. You know,
WrestleMania season. Everybody's talking about bloodline business. That's it. It's all that matters. I mean, yeah, the New Japan Cup is going on, and you know the winner of New Japan Cup gets an opportunity for the IWGP Championship, the heavyweight champion, who is Kazuchika Okada, who's basically the John Cena of his world. But you know, I'm waiting for that Kiyomiya fucking, you know, revenge because
you think there's gonna be revenge? I don't know if there's gonna be revenge. I think it's over.
There's got to be some type of repercussions for both of them because they're both acting like assholes. Instead of making big money matches, they're out here fucking shoot fighting each other. And if you want to fucking shoot fight each other, then have it at WrestleMania. Okada, there's your fucking thing right there. IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Kazuchika Okada versus Pro Wrestling Nova.
The confusion over the WWE universe.
Naito Kiyomiya here at the show of shows, WrestleMania.
At the granddaddy of them all, we just decided to guide you have unlocked a extra match.
Shut up and take my fucking money.
Unlocked secret match of Okada versus Kiyomiya for IWGP title at WrestleMania. But why? Don't worry about why. Be happy as hell. Just be happy you're getting it.
Great Muta, special referee, mic drop.
Well, we currently don't have a special guest referee in any match yet, and that was so prevalent back in 1999 when every match seemed to have a special guest referee. So right now, we do not have any special guest referee in any matches. I know Baron Corbin's trying to sneak his way into something.
Where's Mick Foley with his freaking campaign to become special referee in a match? We need that campaign again.
Someone needs to campaign for that.
He's already campaigning to join the Judgment Day.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. You know, it's been a while since anybody's used Mick Foley on TV. I think he's due to come back. And I know you want to pack him up, but Mick Foley can deliver a hell of a promo and just go out there and deliver it. Boom, he's out.
Listen to me.
Oh, no, you're trying to pack him up. You're not going to let you pack up Mick Foley.
Pack him the fuck up out of here.
No.
Pack him up. See the bag? Shit gets stuffed in the bag. Fucking zip it up
every time.
Fucking get this shit in there. You know, you zip the bag. Fucking get this shit out of here. Get it out of here. Pack him the fuck up out of here. Go away.
They're never gonna go. It's the world of wrestling. No one ever.
I love you.
No one's ever gone. No one's ever really gone.
Have I will remember you play in the hearts of millions.
He's gonna bring a fall off that cage.
Yeah,
that's the only way to fly. Beefy. Oh,
play my sacrifice after your retirement.
I didn't realize your Korean impersonation was so hard. That was legit. Hello, my
When you are with me. I'm careless, I believe.
That's an official cover. I associate that song with Benoit so much because it was on his documentary on DVD. I remember having it, and they played that at the very end. And I was like, God damn it. God damn it. Benoit, you took away everything.
Just watch the Jeff Hardy one and make you feel 10 times better.
God damn it.
No, Jeff Hardy had another one. It was like rooftops. Like, they had standing on the rooftops
Yeah.
and screaming.
Oh! Yep.
Uh, oh
Jeff
man.
Hardy returns on Dynamite
Their
tonight.
fucking packages, man. The packages of like returns or goodbyes is just top notch. WWE.
Yeah.
What happened? Where are the packages again? We need packages like those again.
Everybody needs to work on their package game. Like, it used to be dramatic music start the show, and then you like, and then you get a voiceover, tonight, light, collide, these forces collide for one last time, and they died in hell. Like, you just get the Everett opera. I mean, that's what I want.
And now WWE presents Backlash.
And you're hyped. That's all it takes. And I'm hyped. And I'm hyped.
How
I don't care who the
shit.
I can't wait. I'm waiting for the WrestleMania one. Cause the Raymond James in Tampa, I didn't care about that when they were on the boat. They used the same one that they did with them on the boat, the fake Jack Sparrow and all that. I was like, fuck all this. I don't need all that. Just give me a voiceover of somebody going, tonight. And then opera music. Yeah, and now Slim Jim and Stacker 2 presents
The Ultimate Battleground for
Great Balls of Fire. I always love how serious his voice is. And then he has to read out the title of the show. And then Capital Punishment. Oh,
It'd be the weakest pay-per-view. And now WWE presents Great Balls of Fire.
Yeah, I'm going hard for this. These are the titles of these shows, huh? WWE presents Fastlane.
See, I think that even the themes too, right? The themes used to go crazy, and now they don't.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's a tribulation to music. Music is more shitty than it was back then, and they just give me some fucking generic bullshit. And unless it's either a rock or a hip hop theme, and I'm talking about real rock, real hip hop, not that bullshit that you trying to fucking feed me. I know you're trying to promote artists, but those artists ain't hitting. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
Might as well let me fucking record for you, and then that's it. I'll put everything else on there. Fucking boom. This is everything. I could do that all day. Good production.
Let's get back to the top 9. I don't know what's going on in WWE music. They need to get it together. Fuck everybody's music, or most of it. When I hear it, I go like, "That's their music? Why?" Like, they've changed so many people's music, and it's all for the worst. All for the worst.
Like, what the fuck is this Shayna Baszler shit? You had a good one. And then I don't know what that shit is.
It was nice and simple. It was easy.
Ricochet had a good one. Nope, that shit is out the window too. Out the window. Fuck is going on over here? I don't even know.
I'm gonna talk to the music man
anymore. Fucking, you got Asuka's.
She comes out to Natty's music.
Natty. Oh my god, she doesn't know whether it's gonna be or like no.
Hey, they changed Charlotte's music, which I was like, this isn't even right.
Oh my god, nobody gives two fucks if you put Ric Flair's theme in the back. Like, fuck. And then they did the same thing with Curtis Axel. Remember when
I can't remember.
It had
I don't remember any of Curtis Axel
music. Like that techno. Like, that was good, and then they fucking change it. It's like, okay, I'm done with you. Might as well give Bray Wyatt fucking IRS's theme. Money. Bray Wyatt walking with the light. Hey,
that would go hard, and I don't care. That's $1 Million Man's theme. That would go hard for me. I would love it. I would love it. I would love it for no reason. And I was like, everybody's like, I'm confused on why he's coming out to this. And I was like, just enjoy it, okay? Just shut the fuck up. I'm enjoying this. He's walking out the light. Boo.
Who you think is gonna come up with the greatest entrance at WrestleMania this year? Based off of the card that we have right now, Cody's gonna have 8,000 fucking pyro. Like, he's gonna have the most pyro that I've ever fucking seen ever in the history of history. And
Yeah, I heard the
you know what I'm
fire
afraid
department's
of?
doing drills.
You know what I'm really afraid of? Cody Rhodes is gonna come out there with some polka dotted fucking bullshit, and that's gonna be his fucking character model for WWE 2K24. That's what it's gonna be.
I want his music to be the Dusty Rhodes say America Dream. They play Dusty, and then yeah, yeah, and then it hits. Adrenaline through his veins and clumped something. Cody Rhodes. I bet on Charlotte probably having the best entrance, just because she normally does. She normally does.
My bitch came from a helicopter. My bitch did the Ric Flair copy walk of his last match.
Yeah.
In WWE. She did, like, what else is there for her to do?
Again, I don't know, but it's Hollywood. I'm sure it's going to involve special effects, maybe a stuntman jumping over a car.
They can definitely take all the money they were going to pay Squasha. I mean, I'm sorry, money, and figure something out. Money. Money. She's gonna face AZM soon.
When?
I don't know the date. It's gonna be at it's either a Stardom pay-per-view or it's gonna be a New Japan pay-per-view. I'm not too sure, but it is for the IWGP Women's Championship. So
I don't know why she's not on multiverse of matches. It's a / New Japan.
I don't see why they can't just pay that woman that money to fucking do that. How many people watch that first Squasha Banks alone? That's a simple
sell right there. Like, I mean, the show's already sold out. It's a sold out, but
is it Josh Alexander is there with the title? Packing the fuck up.
No. But he gets help. He gets help from Okada and everybody else from New Japan. It's not him. He's just there. I don't give a fuck about him on this show. I think he's involved in a 6-man or something.
I think these type of shows, like the ones that's not WrestleMania, but the ones that's around WrestleMania, you get your name on the card to wrestle the match. People could give fuck all about the match. They just give a fuck all about you. Whether you win or you lose is irrelevant. You're on the show. All right.
I'm running in on that show. I'm running in.
You gotta wear the sharpshooter's hoodie. You gotta do it. Gotta do it. Have the shirt, the Untitled Mania Marcus show shirt. Just
it's me. Security, make sure he gets the help he needs. Damn it. All right, but that concludes our show for today. Tune in to tomorrow when we talk about AEW Dynamite, where Orange Cassidy will have lost the international title, and Jeff Jarrett will be the new international champion.
Do I even have to say it anymore?
No.
Do I even have to say it any longer?
Because it's my world.
Not 2006.
All in your face, I'll knock you out because you don't know the taste of da. He's gonna be champion.
Dun, 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 dun.
And then the debut of QTV. I do not want to see that either.
Now I gotta fucking play Impact Wrestling now. It's all your fault.
Yeah, you know you can just listen to the Jarrett theme. You don't actually have to play the game.
I'm gonna play Impact Wrestling on my fucking Xbox 360 controller. Okay, thank you very much.
You play Jarrett's My World, where there's a bunch of running finishes and nonsense.
He's gonna hit it. It's the stroke.
It's the stroke.
Gonna catch a stroke.
Yeah.
Mid-Card Mess podcast. It's a little on hiatus until freaking a little after WrestleMania. It could be longer than that. I'm waiting on this baby. I don't have time. I don't have the time. I have the time here, but I don't have the time afterwards. I got work to prepare for. I got a lot of stuff. So just listen to all the old shit. There's shit there that you can listen to. I have like over 80. There's 86 episodes. Listen, there's a Valentine's Day one. There's the history of the G1. There's Royal Rumble history. There's WrestleMania history there. Me and Genesis, we go through 1 through 38. Listen to those. WrestleMania season.
Me.
Can peep it out. There's also
Check it out.
Yeah, check it out, man. Freaking I think this is this Friday is gonna be my third featured Raw's Retro on the Sharpshooters on Friday.
Hey, we're already up to 3? Damn. That means it's time to record more already.
Yeah. But yeah. Peep us out, man. One day the big Ross man and 3 Faces of Jemal will work together. One day.
One day. But that's like trying to get Bray Wyatt to work with anybody.
Oh my gosh.
It may not happen due to creative differences of some kind. I don't know. But we'll see.
I'm lobbying for it.
He's politicking in the back. He's politicking in the back. It's like FTR trying to work with the Young Bucks again. Nah, I don't know. We're busy.
Mm-hmm.
Miro trying to get booked on the show just to be like, hey,
fuck, bro, what's going on with that, bro? Like,
I think Tony's legit wait till his contract expires. Just be like, get out of here.
Wasted. Sitting there getting fat. That fat son of a bitch.
You fat son of a bitch. Well, you didn't book me, Tony, so I'm fat. Me what? All right. See you guys later. Goodbye. Have a good day. Until Nick Aldis shows up at your doorstep. I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going with that. It's not enough Nick Aldis on this show, I feel like.
You already got Manning pressing X. He couldn't press X fast enough on the fucking screen. Look at you. Now he's got to go play the lock.
Yeah,
and man, if you are listening, please do the right thing. Choose Randy Orton. We saw MVP. We saw what MVP does with MVP Topia and SmackDown.
Yes.
Do the right thing and pick Randy Orton.
Do the right, yeah. Pick Randy Orton, please. All right. See you guys later.
Peace.